Chapter 18, The Talk. The morning after getting the boys back home safe and sound, you've led Addison into Sam's office for a private conversation at her request. Okay, Addison, what's this about? I've been thinking a lot about our conversation at the party. You said you're walking away from all this. Why? Why would you willingly walk away from the ones you love? I can't understand it. Neither can I. Because loving them means putting them first. Staying would be selfish. It would mean putting what I want over their well-being. Not entirely. Addison shakes her head, her expression unreadable. I have to admit, I misjudged you, Anna. I expected Sam to marry Sophia, someone like her, someone who didn't care about the boys. Then I saw you in crisis mode last night. You did everything you could to find the boys, even though you were already leaving. Of course I did. I wasn't gonna abandon them. You were always the one who knew where to find them. But shows a special kind of bond. Addison falls quiet, contemplative, before meeting your eyes with a sense of resolution. I owe you an apology, Anna. I see now how much you love Sam and the boys. It's clear to me that I was the one hurting them and you. I'm sorry. That means nothing while you're trying to take the boys away. I mean, she's not really trying to take them away. I mean, she's just thinking that, you were out for yourself versus the boys, so... I'm not ready to forgive you, though. That's okay. I know it'll take more than one apology to fix this mess, but that brings me to the other reason I'm here. Yesterday I made it clear that I'm not what's best for the boys. You are. I'm dropping the custody case. Yay, Addison. I'm glad to hear that. I know Sam will be too. I hope you two can find it in your hearts to let me see Mason and Mickey. I've made mistakes, but I really do love them. You think back on the last few months, the hurt Addison's caused, but the joy she also brings the boys too. Addison, I think we can figure it out together. It's in the boys' best interest. Regardless of how I feel about you, the boys deserve to know you. Thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me. You'll have to agree to some rules, and if you hurt Mason and Mickey again, it's over. No third chances. Trust me, I won't need one. I'll do whatever it takes. You open the office door, but pause as a thought crosses your mind. Even after everything that's happened, Addison's still family. I should... I don't know about this one. You know what? No. Let her go. You find yourself thinking once again about the pain Addison has caused in this time since she's been back. On second thought, I don't need to worry about her on the most important day of my life. Yeah, pretty much. You see Addison in the elevator, and no sooner do the doors open or close than Sam rushes into the hallway. Well, what happened? Sam, she's dropping the custody case. It's over. You fill her in on your talk with Addison, and before you even finish, she's sweeping you into a hug. I can't believe it. It's really over. When she finally puts you down, she takes your hand, looking at you with a mixture of hope and appreciation. How tall is she? Seriously. Does this mean you'll stay? No, I'm still leaving, according to the writer's logic. Your heart swells as you give her the answer you've been wanting all along. Yes, I'll stay. No, I want to leave, damn it. It made so much sense. So, you better not have canceled our venue. I don't want to scramble to put a wedding together last minute. Don't worry, Porto Velvet still awaits. I held out hope that you'd change your mind. Smart woman. I can see at least who's smart in this relationship. She pulls you tightly against her, one hand against her back as the other strokes your hair. Nothing has ever felt as much like home. Sam?
Is this what you do before we wake up?
Yes, we hug. That's all we do, we just hug. You and Sam pull apart, smiling, despite the interruption. It sure is.
We should have stayed asleep.
Well, since you didn't, there's something we want to talk to you about. Come on. You and Sam take a seat on the couch with the boys snuggled up in between you. So, Addison came to visit this morning.
Oh, did you have another fight?
No, actually. We had a big conversation to work things out. Addison had some news that'll mean a lot less fighting.
So, things are gonna go back to normal?
Sort of. A new, better version of normal. One where you're even more surrounded with love.
Ah, that sounds good to me. Especially if it means we can do more stuff. Just the four of us.
You know, that gives me an idea. Why don't we spend today having fun, just the four of us? I'm thinking of a family trip to go horseback riding.
Ah, so we can be real cowboys?
Sounds a whole lot like heaping fun, or helping to fun. We can even go back up to the ranch where we had your party.
Can we? Please, 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 please.
Diamond choice. Let's have a rootin' tootin' time. By the way, there'll be a thing at the end of this video. Consider staying or going to that. Listening. We have a talk. Let's do it.
Oh, come on, Mason. Let's get our cowboy outfits back on.
The boys run off into the room to change, and Sam pulls you in, kissing your forehead. What about you? Are you gonna rock your cowgirl get-up? You just want to see me in some tight denim, don't you? Guilty as charged. Maybe. Random cough is random. After a quick trip upstate, the four of you arrive at the ranch, where you're greeted by a familiar ranch hand. Howdy, y'all. Excited to ride some horses today.
Yeah, the trail ride at our party was so fun. I can't wait to go again. I want the fastest horse. Everyone knows a strong horse is better than a fast horse.
You're in luck, partners. We got plenty of both. By the time you reach the barn, the boys are practically shaking with anticipation. Alright, I'm going to give each of you an apple to help you pick your mount. Give it to the one you want to ride. This will help me make a friend. That's a clever way to start off on the right foot. Or the hoof, as the case may be. Now for the boys, I recommend bacon and eggs.
Those are silly names for horses.
Don't you dare. I think Bacon disagrees. These two are twins.
Oh, just like us.
What do you think? Do they look fast and strong enough for you?
Yeah.
No, it's Miss Schuler's turn. We got a few options, starting with Dreamer. She's a real sweetheart. Not our fastest, but one of our friendliest. Who's this handsome fella? Main Event. That's Main Event. He's a bold young stallion. Fun to ride, but can be tough to handle. Have you met my relationship? No, it's very tough. See? A third horse tosses her head as though she's upset she was introduced last. Cabernet. And this here's Cabernet. She's got a flair for the dramatic, likes being the center of attention. They're all so beautiful. Alright, dramatic horse, gentle dreamer, and bold Main Event. I think I'm gonna go with just, sometimes not everything has to be crazy. You make your way to Dreamer. Holding the apple out on a flat palm, she walks towards you, her ears pricked with curiosity. Hi there, Dreamer. She gently takes the apple out of your hand and starts to nuzzle your shoulder as she munches on it. She's already taking a liking to you. What a friendly girl. You stroke her velvety nose and neck before Sam helps you climb into the saddle. When you take the reins and gently nudge her with your heels, she obediently follows your command.
Which one are you gonna ride, Mom?
I think I'm up for a challenge. What do you say, Main Event?
I think he likes you.
Sam mounts up, and the four of you set off along a different trail from one you took at the boys' party. It weaves around the pastures to a forest between two hills. This place is so beautiful. It's nice to get out of the city once in a while. Especially with the three favorite people. The trail widens and you pull Dreamer up next to Sam. The horse seems to sense what you want without needing you to coax her too much.
I bet you bacon's faster than eggs. Well, I bet the eggs is stronger than bacon.
Sounds like they make a pretty dynamic duo. Just like two cowboys, I know.
Yeah, right. We make a pretty good team. Bacon can outrun the outlaws, and eggs will keep them in line when we wrestle them.
Soon you arrive at a split in the road, leading to three new trails. Posted signs say where each trail leads. There's a couple different paths we can take. The wildflower field sounds nice.
Oh, I want to go to the waterfall. I want to see the ancient oak tree.
That makes you the tiebreaker, Anna. We should check out the wildflower fields, ancient oak tree, a waterfall. I'm gonna go for ancient oak tree, actually. I'm partial to trees. Waterfall sounds nice, too. Lead the way. Don't mind if I do. You guide your horse down the left-hand trail towards the oak tree. Dreamer keeps a steady pace, letting you focus on the beauty of your surroundings instead of reining her in. I think I made a good choice with you, girl. Exactly. After a while, the path narrows, and then suddenly you look up to see the largest oak tree you've ever seen in your life. Pretty.
It's huge. It's gotta be so old. I bet it was here even when the dinosaurs were here. Maybe even before the dinosaurs.
Well, I'm so hungry I could eat a dinosaur. This is the perfect spot to set up a picnic.
Yes, please. I'm starving. Me too. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
This is where the horse just looks at you and goes,
I don't think he meant that literally, Bacon,
even though your name implies it. You find a place to tie up the horses while Sam spreads out the picnic blanket. You eat your sandwich and admire the view, still awed by how much beauty is hidden among the trees. You know, I've always really loved coming out to the country and being out in nature. But I rarely got a chance back when I was working at Dalton Russo. Work was in the city, so I was too. Now we can come here as much as we want.
Yeah, we can learn to be real cowboys.
Very true. Or we could move out of the city in a couple of years, with nothing stopping us.
What if we move to a pirate city or just space?
Elon hasn't gone that far yet, son. Where would you want to live, Hannah? Oh, I was hoping for the option of space. Seriously, send me to Mars, please. I want to live in the city, on a farm, by the beach. On a farm. I've actually thought about it quite a bit lately. Somewhere, like I'd take a log cabin out in the forest, or a farm would be nice too. It'd be nice to live in the country. Maybe have goats and chickens.
And horses!
Taking care of horses is a pretty big responsibility. You have to feed them, brush them, make sure they get enough exercise and attention. And you have to pick up their poop too.
Ah, gross, really?
Yup, that's big poop too. Smelly poop too. I feel like this could become a kid's book. Oh no.
But we can still ride them every day, right?
Of course, as long as you take care of them.
Well, I guess we can do all that.
After you've finished eating and dreaming about the future, you pack up your things and hop on your horses to head back to the ranch.
Can we race back?
Only if you go no faster than a trot.
Last one to the ranch is rotten egg.
The boys kick bacon and eggs into a trot and head off along the trail. You and Sam let the boys have a bit of a head start before following after, laughing the whole way back. How was the ride?
It was amazing.
You're welcome back anytime. Want to help me brush down the horses?
Can we really?
The ranch hands lead Mickey and Mason and the horses into the barn. You move to follow, but Sam catches your hand, holding you back. Thanks for agreeing to this, Anna. This day has been, well, just about perfect. And is there anything I can do to make it just perfect? She wraps her hands around your waist and pulls you close, a playful smile on her lips. I can think of a few things. She tilts her head down and captures your lips in a fiery kiss. You close your eyes, melting against her. Sam, I should push her up against the barn. Without warning, you pushed Sam up against the barn, pressing another fiery kiss to her lips. You hold her captive against the wall, letting her hands roam her body, regretting the fabric between you. You kiss her again and again until finally you pull back, breathless, to gaze into her eyes. You know what else I'm looking forward to about our future? What's that? A lot more of this. You're about to lean back and to capture her lips once more when you hear, "Great job, you two. Now let's find your mom." You groan into Sam's neck, not wanting to end your escape so soon. Until next time, my love. She gives you one more gentle kiss before untangling herself and adjusting her clothes. Together you find the boys and head home. 1 week later, you meet Jenny at the city's premier wedding dress boutique. I hope you're ready to say yes to the dress. I can't wait to find you the perfect dress, Anna. We're gonna make sure you look shine. I can't believe these days are really here. Ugh, if it isn't the blushing bride-to-be. Jenny. It's like you put together a supergroup of taste. You four are the most fashionable people I know. I'm in great hands. Obviously. Okay. You 3.5. Humility aside, we can't wait to help you find the most beautiful dress of all time. Well, let's get started. We have gowns fit for every style, taste, and theme. Just tell me, how do you envision yourself on the altar with the woman of your dreams? I see myself as elegant and classic. I've always loved the romance of a classic wedding gown. You'll absolutely sparkle in a full skirt and lace bodice. I think I just may have the thing. Make yourselves comfortable while I retrieve a few options. Your party settles in, taking advantage of the tea and scones set out for you. You notice Jenny staring wistfully at a dress on a mannequin. Are you alright, Jen? This wedding stuff isn't too much for you, is it? Oh, I wouldn't miss this for the world, Anna. Please, it's written on your face that your tryst with the employee is upsetting you. Very tactful, Sophia, but you have a point. Jenny lets out a deep sigh. Okay, you got me. I can't help feeling a little sorry for myself. Recently single and surrounded by wedding dresses. Yeah, That's more than understandable. Have you spoken to Addie since breaking things off? No, which is for the best. I needed a clean break. I just don't know how I'm gonna get over him, or if I will. Jenny, for what it's worth, you deserve to be someone's number one. Don't get me wrong, Addie clearly has strong feelings for you, but you don't want to be the other woman, trust me. Next to you, Sophia lets out a snort. Shut up, Sophia. Jenny gives you a half smile, but it doesn't reach her eyes. She seems more quiet and contemplative than usual, but before you can say more, the consultant whisks you away to the changing room to try on a few gowns. The first choice is perfect for the timeless look you're going for. It'll look gorgeous on you. She unzips a garment bag to reveal a beautiful gown with a full skirt and elegant lace details. Okay, typical wedding dress. Let's see what the squad thinks. Everyone's face lights up as you step out of the changing room, beaming. This is an excellent contender. Give us a twirl, girl. You spin around in the A-line gown. The intricate beading catching the line. You definitely feel like a princess in the dress. Well, all four of the women hold up their yes paddles. I'm sorry, we have paddles? Jesus. Buzzing with excitement, you head back to the changing room. It looks like we have a contender, but there's another option you should see. How about a black one? Yeah, I know, I'm very unconventional, aren't I? A black wedding dress. The consultant heads up to a curve-hugging gown with plunging neckline and subtle spark. Now make it black. What? Don't at me. Time to strut my stuff. You can't help but sway your hips as you step out in the salon. Bold choice, I like it. You do a three-point turn, striking a sexy pose as you come to stop. Sam won't be able to keep her hands off you. I mean, that's the whole point of a wedding night, right? What's the verdict? 4 paddles pop into the air, reaching, yes! You look lovely in both, but if neither of these gives you butterflies, we have a simpler option you could try instead. Well, what do you think? What are you walking down the aisle in? Simpler choice, huh? Let me see. We've got number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 3 looks fine as well. Imagine this for a moment. If Pixelberry would allow us to change the colors of what we're wearing. I know, right? Bold choice. Princess Bride, or I mean, there's gonna be kids, right? This is something I feel like you would wear on your wedding night. This would be underneath the wedding dress, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Princess Bride. I know what all of you are saying. I don't care. I'm built different than every man on this planet. Yeah, I said it. You quickly return to the dressing room to change, emerging moments later in the classic dress. We have a winner. I couldn't have dreamed of a more beautiful wedding dress for my best friend. You look breathtaking. Well, now that you officially have your wedding dress picked out, it's time to complete the ensemble. Complete? We're a full-service bridal salon. From dresses to tresses. What the hell is a dress? You'll want a fabulous hairstyle to match the dress. More diamonds, basically. The consultant immediately gets to work, expertly styling your hair into a romantic updo. Oh, but of course. So we've got this one. This just makes me think of the new GOTR show. Or GOT, I guess. Woven Waves. This one's black. Same one. It's fucking identical. It's just colored different. What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say about color? I have a question. Oh, I guess I guess it would be updo, like you would like wrap your hair up in the back, I guess. I don't know. New color choice. So let me think about this one. You know what? I'm willing to go with a red. Twist of Fate. I feel absolutely incredible. You look. Jenny sniffs as though trying to hold back tears. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but you just look so beautiful. I thought you were about to start sulking. She's right, you're radiant. The hair does complete the look. Well, then that just leaves one more thing, the garter. And I already found the perfect one. This is just what I need. Again, I'm completely ignorant when it comes to this shit. You imagine Sam's hand sliding up your leg to take it off in the traditional garter toss. You really thought of everything, Jen. It's what your maid of honor's for. Well, that and making sure you stay hydrated. Well, then where's my coffee? So, it's all coming together. How do you feel, Hannah? I feel like my whole life's waiting for me. Being here, wearing this, it makes my future with Sam feel real, and I can't wait. Jenny's eyes well up with tears, and she pulls you into a tight hug. It's everything you deserve and more. I'd say it's time to celebrate. Sophia waves over the consultant who brings a tray with a bottle of champagne and 5 glasses on it. Let's toast. Thank you all for being here with me. You've made this day more special than I could have ever dreamed. Cheers! I'll drink to that. You all toast and take sips of the champagne. Once your glass is empty, you turn towards the dressing room. Alright, as much as I never want to get out of the stress, I should probably get changed. You pull your phone out to text Sam as soon as you're alone. So, guess who found a wedding dress? The one that makes me look and feel like a queen. No sneak peeks, or at least not till of the dress. Doesn't mean I can see something else. Maybe. I look forward to taking it off. I want you to take it off with your teeth. I'd draw up your skirt of your gorgeous new dress. Caress your legs with both hands. And then take the lace or the garter off between my teeth. Kiss your skin as I pull it down. My lips grazing you so lightly. Oh, God. And think about all the indecent things I do to you on our wedding night. I can't wait either. Only a little while more. You take a moment to let your heart be settled after Sam got you worked up, and then change back into your regular clothes. You're hanging up your dress for the consultant when a knock comes at the door. Come on in. Oh, her hair goes back to normal. Interesting. I was actually gonna go, wow, that kind of ruins it, doesn't it? Because, you know, come out with, like, different hair, different dress. Like, Sam's gonna be like, who the hell are you? Naya enters and your heart sinks when you see her drawn expression. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I just heard about the venue. Your officiant's had a family emergency come up. He's had to back out of the wedding. I hope everything's alright, but here's just to find a replacement on such short notice. It's not ideal, but it's fixable. I won't stop making calls until I find someone who will do you two justice. Suddenly, an idea strikes you. You pull your phone back out and text Sam again, running your idea by her. She agrees enthusiastically. Actually, you don't need to make any calls, because we have the perfect candidate. You. Naya, will you officiate our wedding? Are you sure? Naya. No one knows our love story better than you. You've seen it all. The good, the crazy, the bad. No one else could tell the story of our love quite like you. And it would be an honor. A few weeks later, on your last day of work, before you take off time for your wedding, you're in Sophia's office watching as Charles and Kai present early findings of their latest project. As the data shows, our new waste cleansing technology can cut instances of waterborne illnesses by more than half. And this is just from preliminary lab tests. If we got a prototype placed in a few trial homes, we can confirm our findings. This would be a huge win for both Dalton and Russo, and the people without access to clean drinking water. Sophia's expression is inscrutable as she studies the report. After what feels like an eternity, she looks up and smiles. This is a very promising program, one of the many that have contributed to a very impressive first quarter. I took a risk promoting you to the head of the lab, Anna. I'm glad to see I was right. Yeah, well, Evan can, piss up a tree. Thanks, Sophia. But the whole team deserves this win. Anna's just being modest. We couldn't have done this without her leadership. What leadership have we been doing? Seriously, this entire book has been about her. Let's see if you can carry this energy over to quarter 2. I hear the fitness division has big plans. Charles and Kai pack up their things and head back to her lab. You start to join them, but Sophia waves for you to stay. Speaking of the competition, I heard about Addison dropping the custody case. I'm impressed. You handled her better than I was able to. I actually think some of my success with her is due to you. Sophia, you promoting me was the confidence boost I needed. We've had our issues, but I recognize talent when I see it. You've earned every opportunity I've given you. And for what it's worth, I'm happy for you and Sam. You wait for a biting follow-up, but it never comes. No, why would it? She got everything she wanted. Except for Sam, which she really didn't feel for, so, you know. Thank you. Seriously. At the end of the day, you pack up a few things to take while you're away. You hear a knock on your door and see Addie come in. Hey, Addie, what can I help you with? So, I'm getting a divorce. Who didn't see this one coming? Really? I knew you were unhappy, but wow, that's a huge decision. Does this have anything to do with Jenny? Yes and no. Being with her made me realize I couldn't stay in an unhappy marriage, but I'm doing it for me. Please promise me you won't tell her. I don't want her to feel like a divorce is her fault. Besides, I doubt Jenny even wants me anymore. You're a moron. I'm pretty sure she does. That is, if you still want her. Of course I do. She makes me feel alive again, said every 60-year-old. Oh my god. Listen, I have no filter anymore. There's zero shits. No filter. When I met her, it was like I woke up from this long sleep. She makes me want to be someone worthy of her. You smile as you listen to Addie gush about his feelings for Jenny, and your stomach lurches as you're hit with a sudden realization. Oh my god, I still haven't written my vows. Oh my god, not the vows part. Without further ado, before we get to the talk, please remember that if you did enjoy the content that I provide for you, the hopeful laughs that you have, and me just entertaining you, make sure to like the video, share the channel. Please get it out there. Did you know we have a new feature on YouTube where you can go to other people's channel and you can @ me? That's why I said don't @ me, but you know, I'm memeing. You can @ someone. It will, I believe, according to YouTube, it will not just tag me, but it will also promote people to check out my channel. So that'll be cool, I guess. But the greatest way you can help support this channel is sharing it. Sharing it with the internet, sharing it with your friends, your family, telling people this is a content creator who has been doing this for 11 years, who's been doing 3,700 videos. If you like a lot of modern and great games, not crappy ones, come to this channel and check it out. Yes, we do choices content too. It's questionable sometimes, but you know, I try and make it as entertaining as possible, and it's something that no one else on this fair planet does. So think about this. You are on a channel where 1 in 8 billion people is doing something completely and utterly unique. And you are a part of that. So other people should want to be a part of that too. So that's how you promote this. And by us growing our community and growing this channel means a lot to every single one of you. It helps every single one of you. It truly does. I would spend 10 minutes just explaining it to you. So if you ever want to hear that explanation, I'll feel free to reply to you in the comment section or come watch me stream sometime. But without further ado, to our talk. First and foremost, it's great Addie got out of the issue that he was having because, let's be honest, I mean, he was in a loveless marriage. There's no point in staying in one, right? You can try and fix things if things need to be fixed and whatnot, especially if you do still love the person. Just, you know, you're having some issues, right? Then you definitely want to work on those things. And you want to make sure to give it your all, you know? You don't want to go the route Addie did, though, and be like, yeah, no, I'm just going to go hook up with someone, and then, oh, wow, this person gives me what the other person's not giving me, so I'm just going to go ahead and end my relationship completely instead of trying. Okay? That's a no-no, Addie. That's a no-no. So, with that being said, yeah, no, don't handle things like that, but you are your own person. Next up is, this is why I don't understand the situation with the MC, okay? I'm going to be as short and as possible with the little story time I'm about to give you. So my last relationship was with a very wonderful woman who pretty much lived across the country from me. She had a son She literally spontaneously flew across the country to meet me and hang out with me and whatnot. And, you know, apparently we hit it off and everything else like that. And she did it a couple more times, but in the end, I chose that for her and her son, you know, here it was, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, pricey to fly like that. And, you know, to go back and forth and everything. So I was like, you know what? I think you just deserve someone better, you know? And she believed she deserved me, but I'm glad to have proved her wrong. Because I just, you know, my whole situation, clearly, if you've watched the clip recently, yeah, you know it. And then also, a few other things that are going on in my life, like me being, you know, having to take care of my two brothers and everything else. And then the way things are going now that I didn't know about back then, I guess in a way, she kind of wouldn't have had to have lose someone from her life so early, and then also in one possibility or another, and then also the fact that you know, she ended up getting married, and actually so far she's been happy. So, yeah, no, I just believe she deserved better, and I was right. So, um in terms of our MC, though, made no goddamn sense. There was no rationalization. There was no logic. There was no nothing, right? Um, there was no nada, and it just made no sense to me. You know, again, from a person who literally and figuratively has been in that position, but for completely different reasons, and actually having sound logic versus I love you, you love me, you just called me mom, and because someone else is involved in our life that came out of the picture like a soap opera, that all of a sudden I'm gonna leave you. To me, that's stupid. To me, that's stupid. Like, even soap opera writing does better. And I would know this because I had a small stint and phase when I was younger, like teenage level. Listen, it was the only thing I could watch, okay? Because, you know, daytime TV sucks. So yeah, no, like Days of Our Lives and, you know, Through the Looking Glass and all that shit. So when I literally say like soap operas did better than Choices did with this book, yeah, no, I mean it. I mean it. I'll just say this. Stefano, okay? That if you're a Days of Our Lives fan, you right now know, holy shit, this person knows. And literally, I talk from facts. So anyway, thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.